Hello, boys and girls. I'm just going to do a little top four for you. Uh, One of my favorite bands. I started out listening to a lot of heavy metal and hard rock, and I still love that stuff. But I guess as you get older and you mellow out a little bit, not a lot, a little bit, you find you like some other stuff too, and you hopefully expand your horizons somewhat. And there's more of a time and a place for the hard rock and heavy metal, and there's a time and a place for other stuff. I like old country, and I like some popular music and classical music and all sorts of stuff. So, anyways, to right now, I'm going to do one of my favorite groups. As I got older, I really started enjoying them, and that's ABBA. I'm a sucker for beautiful women who can sing. What can I say? Um, Especially Agnetha Faltskog. She's the blonde. And if you guys aren't familiar with her solo stuff, you ABBA people out there, I'm sure you are, but if you're not, she has some great solo albums. And I might do a top four of her solo albums sometime. Some of them are in Swedish. She had one in German, and she can sing in several languages, Spanish, and she didn't have a whole Spanish album, but she can sing in Spanish and, of course, English. But I actually like Agnetha's solo stuff better than I like ABBA's stuff. And that's saying something, but beautiful woman who can sing, that's a great combination, and I'm a sucker for it. Linda Ronstadt's another one, and Carly Simon, Kate Bush, they're all right up there for me. I love the girl from Monsters and Men and her voice, Nana, whatever her last name is, that big, long Icelandic name that's so hard for us Americans to pronounce. But, anyways, this one's devoted to ABBA, this little top four here. So, at number four, I'm going to put Super Trooper, uh, their next to last album. Really great, really tight, just some of their more, I guess, mature or introspective music, maybe you'd say. I don't know. I enjoyed it anyways. Got a lot of great songs on it. And if you don't like ABBA, you don't want to listen to it anyways. But for you ABBA people out there, you know what songs are on it. Love Super Trooper. I'd put that at my number four. Number three, I would go with, it's called ABBA the Album, which, if you're not familiar with ABBA, it's a bit confusing. They actually released an album called ABBA. They released an album called ABBA the Album, but neither one of them are their debuts. Debut is Ring Ring, and then Waterloo. I think after that was ABBA, then ABBA the Album, so on. Bully Boo, Super Trooper, Visitors. I might have missed one somewhere in there. But anyways, this one's called ABBA the Album. A lot of great songs on it. I believe Take a Chance on Me's on there, and some of their lesser known stuff that's really good is on there too. So I'd put ABBA the Album at number three. Number two for me would be The Visitors, their last album. Great all the way through. I loved what a way to finish. And if you watch a lot of my top fours, a lot of my top fours, I'll pick early stuff, because a lot of groups that I love, especially like hard rock and heavy metal groups, it seemed like their best stuff was released early to me. Maybe they were more hungry then, or they just more creative, and then they got successful and kind of leveled off a little bit. But a lot of the early metal and hard rock albums from certain groups are to me better than the later ones. But this is an opposite here, where to me ABBA's last album is one of their very best. The Visitors, the song The Visitors, and Head Over Heels, When All Is Said and Done. Um, just a great, great record. And it's too bad they didn't stay together and release some more music. More on that in a minute. But yeah, I'd go with Visitors for number two. And At number 1, it's just simply called ABBA. Once again, a lot of groups will, like Aerosmith, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, those are all first albums, but of course with ABBA they didn't do that. It's just called ABBA, and it's like their third album, third album, I think. I don't have a list in front of me, but anyways, I believe chronologically it's their third album. Two of my favorite ABBA songs on there, SOS and shoot, what's the other one? It'll come to me. I've been waiting for you. That's the metal side of my brain going into slight dementia there. I've been waiting for you. SOS and I've been waiting for you are both on the album just called ABBA. And love that one. I'd give that number 1. But speaking of, wish they'd release more music and stuff. Going to go into a quick little rant here. They've got music ready, as a lot of ABBA people know. And to me, it's a real shame that Bjorn keeps putting off releasing their new songs. It's like he's been teasing people for 2 or 3 years. And me, I can take it or leave it, you know. But the die-hard ABBA fans out there, you know, while the pandemic's going on, a lot of people are at home and they don't have maybe a lot to do, and some older people, you know, maybe too, are on their computers a lot. Bjorn, it'd be a perfect time to release the songs. I understand that they're going to do an Avatar tour and the technology's not ready for that and stuff, and I get that. That's got to be put on hold. But go ahead and release the new songs on YouTube. People have been waiting for them for what, almost 3 years now? That's ridiculous. And I saw an interview with Bjorn. Well, he thinks, you know, that I'm not going to get into the technicalities of it because I don't want to put words in his mouth. But if you guys look up Bjorn, what he's been saying, I think it's mostly, it seems like a lot of it's his decision. I think Agnetha and Annifried Lingstad would be, or whatever her married name is now, Princess Annifried or Her Grace or whatever. She's got several titles, I think, now. I love her as a singer too. She's awesome, and she put out some great solo stuff. But I think, I don't know this. I'm just guessing here. This is my theory. I think the ladies would be fine with it being released. I think Bjorn, even more than Benny maybe, is the one that's holding it up, and that's just my opinion from what I've seen him in interviews say and what I've, you know, read, you know, just on internet sites, that the songs are being held, the songs are made, they're in the can, they're ready to be released. Meanwhile, there's a pandemic going on. You know, there's people dying, and, you know, there's people getting very sick. And, you know, who knows how many older ABBA fans have maybe contracted coronavirus and won't be able to hear the new stuff. Am I being over dramatic? I don't know. It's just frustrating to me that a group like them especially makes these songs. They're ready to go, and they hold them from the public. It annoys me. What can I say? But anyways, I think that's mostly Bjorn's doing. And once again, I want to say, if you guys haven't, for you ABBA fans out there, if you haven't listened to Agnetha's solo stuff, please look that up. Agnetha Faltskog, her solo stuff is amazing. She is the heart of that group to me.